में माइनस साइन है, सेकेंड में मीन्स ऑड पावर है तो माइनस साइन आ रहा है, इवन पावर है तो माइनस साइन नहीं आ रहा है, तो हमें ये भी थोड़ा सा कंसिडर करना है यहाँ पे. तो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द nth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. सो dny अपॉन dx raised to n. So here by this observation we can write here, that is nth order derivative, so minus 1 raised to n. nth order derivative के लिए हम लिखेंगे इंटू 1 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 डैश 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 अप टू n अपॉन, यहाँ पे मैंने बताया था कि एक पावर ज़्यादा आ रही है, सो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा x raised to n plus 1. एंड सो द फाइनल आंसर फॉर दिस वन, so it is nothing but the n factorial, so we can write it like this way, that is minus 1 raised to n into n factorial upon x raised to n plus 1. So this is the answer of the second example. Now see the third one. So y is equals to e raised to x plus b. So differentiating with respect to x, so we get here dy by dx is equals to e raised to x plus b into the derivative of x plus b, that is a. Just we arrange in a proper way. So dy by dx is equals to a into e raised to x plus b. So this is my first order derivative equation. So I write here 1. So again differentiating with respect to x, so we'll get here again the second order derivative, that is d2y by dx square is equals to a into the derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, so it is as it is, and into the derivative of this part, that is into a. So a into a, so here a into a we get here a square into e raised to x plus b as it is. So see, the first equation is a into e raised to x plus b. Second order derivative equation is a square into e raised to x plus b. Just we have to compare these two equations, and after that we are going to find out the equation number 3, that is again derivating with respect to x. So this a square is constant, it is as it is, and the derivative of this one is e raised to x plus b into derivative of this bracket, that is a. So totally we get here a cube into e raised to x plus b. So just compare this equation number 1, 2 and 3. So in first order derivative we get a into e raised to x plus b. In second order derivative we get here a square into e raised to x plus b, and in the third order derivative we get a cube into e raised to x plus b. So by this, if we are given, that is we have to find out the fourth order derivative. So what we get here, that is d4 by dx raised to 4, we get here a raised to 4 e into x plus b. Similarly we have to find out the nth order derivative. So it is very simple, so we can write, instead of here cube we write here nth, because we have to find out the nth order derivative, and e raised to x plus b is as it is. So it is very simple example. Now see the example number 4. So y is equals to a raised to px plus q. Now differentiating with respect to x, so what we get, so dy by dx is equals to a raised to px plus q. So same type of example it is. So the formula is a raised to x, so the derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. So log a into the derivative of this part. So the derivative of this part is, that is p and q are the constant, so the answer is p, because x having the coefficient, that is p, so यहाँ पे p आएगा. So what is the final answer? Just rearranging the terms we get p, we write in front, so p log a into a raised to px plus q. So this is our first equation, that is first order derivative. After that the second order derivative, so again we differentiating with respect to x. So these are the constant parts, so we write it as it is, just have to take the derivative of this part. So a raised to px plus q into log a, and the derivative of this part, that is p. So what we get, the together, that is p into p, we get p square log a into log a. So here we get log a bracket square into a raised to px plus q. So this is our second order derivative. Now again differentiating with respect to x, we get here d3y by dx cube, that is p square, this part is as it is, a raised to px plus q as it is. It's not because we are using the formula, that is a raised to x into log a. So इसका डेरिवेटिव हमें मिलेगा, that is p. So by rearranging we get p square into p, that is p cube log a cube, because यहाँ पे square है, यहाँ पे एक single log है, so we get log a cube, and this part is as it is. सो कंपेयर दिस थ्री टर्म्स और थ्री इक्वेशंस. सो यहाँ पे क्या मिला हमें? फॉर द फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव वी गेट p log a raised to px plus q. See the second order derivative, p square, second order derivative log a square, and this part is as it is. Yes. For third order derivative we get p cube log a cube a raised to px plus q. So what will be the fourth order derivative? P raised to 4 log a bracket raised to 4, and this part is as it is. Similarly, the nth order derivative will be, so p raised to n log a raised to n and a raised to px plus q. This is the answer of this example. Now see the example number 5. So if we understand the first example, second example, then the remaining examples we can solve easily. So y, the example is y is equals to log x plus b. So find out the first order derivative. So आपको पता है that is log x का derivative 1 upon x. So 1 upon x plus b into the derivative of this bracket, that is a. So we can arrange this like this way, that is a upon x plus b. So this is my first equation, first order derivative. Now see for the second order derivative. So d2y by dx square is equals to a. So यहाँ पे a को हमने बाहर निकाला है. So 1 upon x plus b, that is 1 upon x का derivative है minus 1 upon x square. So minus 1 upon x plus b bracket square into the derivative of x plus b, that is a. So d2y by dx square, so just rearranging the terms what we get. So minus 1 is as it is. So a into a, that is a square upon x plus b bracket square. Just we rearranging the terms. So see the first order derivative we get, that is a upon x plus b, and in second order derivative we get minus 1. So see यहाँ पे हमें माइनस साइन मिला, यहाँ पे प्लस था. ऐसा एक एग्जाम्पल हमने पहले देखा है, दैट इज इवन एंड ऑड पावर्स में माइनस साइन आता है. तो यहाँ पे इवन जो पावर है वहाँ पे माइनस साइन आया. इसके पहले वाले एग्जांपल में ऑड जो नंबर्स थे उसमें माइनस साइन आया था. सो माइनस 1 a square अपॉन x plus b bracket square. Now again differentiating with respect to x, we will get d3y by dx cube, that is minus 1 a square. a square कॉमन था, सो इसलिए हमने उसको बाहर निकाला. माइनस इसका भी हम डेरिवेटिव लेंगे. सो यहाँ पे मैंने थोड़ा साइड में उसको सॉल्व किया. सो ये जो नीचे है ये क्वांटिटी हमने अगर ऊपर ले ली तो हमें ऊपर में ये जो -2 है वो पावर के फॉर्म में आएगा. सो -2, जस्ट हियर वी अप्लाइंग द फॉर्मूला ऑफ x रेज़ टू n. सो ऊपर के -2 को हमने यहाँ पे लिख दिया. सो x प्लस b -2 -1, so totally we get here -3. So -2, this -3 will become plus if we put the quantity in the denominator. So we directly put this quantity here, that is -2 upon x plus b bracket cube. I already explained here how this quantity comes, and into the derivative of this part, that is a. So see finally what we get here. So just we writing here -2. So it's minus plus, so 2 and a square into a, so we write here a cube upon x plus b bracket cube. Just I rearrange this, that is 2 a cube upon x plus b bracket cube. Now just compare these three equations. So see, in the first we get a upon x plus b, in second we get minus 1 a square upon a x plus b bracket square. See, first order derivative 1 power, second order derivative both having second power and minus sign also, and in third order derivative third order and the sign is positive. मतलब अगर इवन पावर है तो यहाँ पे माइनस साइन आता है. सो सी हाउ वी कैन राइट द nth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. सो हमने ये पहले भी किया था. अगर वहाँ पे ऑड पावर था सो हमने n लिखा था. यहाँ पे इवन पावर है सो हम n-1 लिख रहे हैं. सो -1 raised to n-1. सो दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. सो कीप इन माइंड दिस वन. And the remaining this one we can write. So a cube हमें लिखना है तो हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, that is 1 into 2 into dash 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 n-1 raised into a raised to n upon x plus b is as it is. And now the last term, that is dny upon dx raised to n. So this quantity is as it is, and this is nothing but the n-1 factorial. हमने factorial में हमने ये पहले ही देखा था. So यहाँ पे देखो अब m-2 का हमने जैसे लिखा था वैसे हमने n-1 का भी यहाँ पे किया था. So it is the n-1 factorial into a raised to n is as it is, and the denominator is as it is. Now see the next example, that is example number 6. So y is equals to cos x. So differentiating with respect to x, the derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Again differentiating, so we get here dy by dx. Sorry, not differentiating. Just we going to write this minus sign into the positive form. So हमने जो trigonometry functions में ये सब पढ़ा था उसका यूज़ करके मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है. So dy by dx is equals to cos of pi by 2 plus x. So थोड़ा सा ट्रिग्नोमेट्री फंक्शंस का जो मैंने ये आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था वो थोड़ा सा आप रिवाइज करके देखो. सो आपको ये पता चलेगा cos pi by 2 plus x का कैसे आया है. अगेन डिफ्रेंशिएटिंग विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस साइन x का जो डेरिवेटिव है वो हमने लिखा, दैट इज़ ये माइनस साइन ऐसे ही रहेगा. एंड डेरिवेटिव निकालने के लिए मैंने ये लिया है, ये हमने इस फॉर्म में लिखा है सिर्फ. सो साइन का डेरिवेटिव होगा cos x. सो दिस इज माय सेकंड इक्वेशन and I am going to write it with the trigonometric function form, that is d2y by dx square is equals to cos pi plus x, or we can write it like this way, that is cos 2 pi upon 2. क्योंकि यहाँ पे pi by 2 के फॉर्म में इक्वेशन है, हमें भी उसको pi by 2 के फॉर्म में अगर लिखना है तो हम pi by 2 लिख लेंगे. हमें pi आंसर चाहिए तो so we multiplied by 2. So totally here we get that is pi x, pi plus x. Now again differentiating with respect to x, so we get here d3y by dx cube is equals to now we have to find out the derivative of this cos. So minus sign is as it is, and since the derivative of cos is minus sign, so this minus minus become plus sin x. So इसको भी हम cos के फॉर्म में लिखेंगे. So cos pi by 2, that is 3 pi by 2 plus x. So ये सब हमने trigonometric functions में पढ़ा था. So here we have to find out the nth order डेरिवेटिव. सो यहाँ पे dn by dny अपॉन dx रेज टू n इज इक्वल्स टू cos. सो जैसे हमने यहाँ ऑर्डर 3 था तो हमने 3 पाई बाय 2 करके लिखा था, वैसे हम यहाँ पे n पाई बाय 2 प्लस x करके लिखेंगे. सो दिस इज द आंसर ऑफ द 6th example. So this is all about the examples from the question number 4, and 5 examples remaining that are for your homework. Just try to solve it, and this is the end of the chapter differentiation, and in the next lecture we are going to see the new chapter. Thank you.